This segment brought to you by Kansas Soybean Commission. Progress powered by Kansas farmers.
The next type of strategy that Dr. Watkins outlines is a realignment. And as I said, this is the one that I associated closest with the role that I have taken on this past year and will be working on the next couple years. So how do I re-energize a department that has been around for a long time? How do we work with the stakeholders that brought us to the party? So all the dairy farmers and the poultry farmers and swine farmers and the beef farmers in Ohio, when 80% of our undergraduates did not grow up on a farm and want to go to vet school and work with dogs and cats and horses. And so there's really some differences there in terms of the audience that we serve as undergraduates and the stakeholder groups that we work with. So it's realigning some of those thoughts there. Sometimes this first piece, convincing employees that change is necessary. Maybe the metaphor is the boiling a frog in a pot. And when you put the frog in there and you start boiling it, and they just sit there because they don't know things are changing, but things are changing a lot. And so convincing employees or people that work with you that they really need to change sometimes is a challenge. And I think that's kind of where I'm at. I've got some folks that have been in our organization for a long time, and they're just not willing to change. And so my challenge is, do I outclass them, or I'm not going to probably fire them in the university system. So either some retirements, or I'm going to have to move them into some different positions so that we can get some people in that have some different outlooks. And I think that would be this next point: carefully restructure team and refocus the organization. And so that's probably the area that I've found the biggest challenge is take people that are interested in making the changes that need to happen and help them with you realign some of the strategy. So in almost every organization, when you have this realignment, there are going to be some pockets of strength that you can draw upon. In our organization, we've been around for a long time. We do a good job at educating people. Our extension work is good. Our relationship with stakeholders is good, but we need to ramp up some of those relationships and draw on those pockets of strength. And then I think most of the people that are involved in organizations want to see themselves as successful. So how can you use that to build on what you have to be, continue to be successful? And so I've utilized that as well, where we've got strong programs and people are willing to continue those on or think of some new or different ways to move those programs forward. So those can provide you some.
Closed captioning brought to you by Ag Promo Source. Together we grow. Learn more at agpromosource.com.